Hey guys, I think me and the pooch are gonna go see if I can get him a bath. He's his nails clipped and needs a bath, so it's past time. Take the beast here. Beast is in the beast. Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? What do you think? Very good boy, huh? He's never been in this, so we'll see what happens. I got him kind of strapped on so he won't, I guess if he jumps out I can drag him for a ways before I have to stop and get him out, but no, he won't jump out. He's used to riding in the back of my truck, so he'll be good to go, won't you? Alright guys, I'm going to try to get on that Camaro today and get some progress, and I'll bring you back when we get to doing something with that. I'm just going to run a quick errand first. I figured I'd take him, see if I can get some maintenance done on him. So, alright guys, see ya. Alright guys, I'm getting ready to get this induced. I've got about a half gallon of this black left, and which should make me an actual gallon. So, because this is 1-to-1. Kind of mixing this up a little bit. This isn't a how-to, this is how I'm doing it. This is how I do it. When this is full, I had a hell of a problem trying to pour into a cup like this. It just makes a mess, goes everywhere, runs down the side, everything like that. So I went to Home Depot and bought some of these, and I just pour it into that, and then it drops this down to where it's not so hard to pour into this cup from here on out because it's actually lower. Same thing, you can get a gallon. And these are fairly cheap. You can get a brand new gallon container to put those in, or to put your old paint or whatever. Most of you guys already know this. These little guys that I bought, these little lids, this is a quart deal, works fantastic. I've got my part B activator in here, the SPI, and man, it works great. It keeps it from, you know, it's still nice, and it just seals it up good. And this is just like one of these that you see in a paint shop, which you can also buy these to put on your gallon deal, but I haven't got these cleaned up good enough yet to do that. So if you're just doing little stuff, these seem to work pretty good. I haven't had any issues with them. Haven't had any issues with the product inside drying up or any of this, you know, being bad. So anyway, I'm gonna mix this up real quick and get it inducing. I've got 1-to-1 here, and I'm going to do 14 ounces. Should do back of the door, front of the door. Actually, I need to do more than that because I've got that fender there that I need to hit some metal spots I just thought about. So let's do 16 ounces. I'm just going to be hitting some small spots there. Hopefully that'll be enough. I'll get 2 good coats on the front anyway. 1 good coat on the back will be fine if that's the case, because the door panel covers that. So, all right, let's see. We got 16 ounces here. That's going to be 4 parts. So 4 parts, and so it'll be 4 parts here, 4 parts here. Let me bring you around here. Maybe this will focus in on this. Maybe it won't. I don't know. Sometimes it likes to focus on stuff behind it, and I'll probably get in the way, but you can see the 1-to-1. So I'm going to go 4 parts here, and then my activator up to here. Alright, very little spillage there, so that worked out good. Alright, so now you've got this stuff here. Like I said, I need to come up to the 4 here on that. I'm probably in your way there. Let me spin this around. And you can slow that down as much as you want, drip it in, the whole deal. It's just like a regular, what the body shop uses to mix and pour their paint. Well, that's it, 1-to-1. I'm not reducing that any at all. There's no reason to, because I'm using it as epoxy now. If I was going to use it as a sealer, I would probably reduce it down maybe 10% or so. So that's it, and I just mix this bad boy up and let it induce. I'll probably let it induce for at least 30 minutes. It's pretty warm out. Probably close to 75 or better degrees, maybe closer to 80. But this stuff, it'll stay good up to 72 hours, I think, if I'm remembering correctly. So you can actually put it back in say you bought another one of these and you didn't use it all, you could actually put it back in that can and it'd stay good for a little bit. Alright, so after 30 minutes I'll come back and I'll stir it again before I pour it in my gun. So that's it. I'll let her induce for a little bit. And I usually take something to cover the top of it just so I don't get shit falling down in it. It's probably a little overkill, but something like that. No big deal. And that's it. Let me back you out here. Got the door ready, prepped. It's clean, both sides, back and front. I've got to take the fender off here. I'm going to lay it over on that stand there, roll this all over there together, and shoot them together. But you can see I've got a few metal spots that have come through that I'm going to hit with that epoxy. And I won't go over the whole thing. I'll just go over the metal spots and stuff. So anyway, that's the plan. So I'll bring you guys back when I get to doing something else. See ya. Alright guys, turned out good. Just covered the spots that were bare. You see me spraying. Just little bare spots here and there. So I covered those. And so that will be ready for either high build, or I'm seriously thinking about shooting some slick sand on that one. Just for shits and giggles. I got it. Block it out nice and straight, because that was the one that was really hammered up pretty good. That one was the one that was pretty good shape. That one I could probably just high build and be fine. And the door turned out really good. It's dimply and you can see all down the sides, and that's just sealing the metal. And so somebody had taken at some point something really rough, and you can see maybe you can't, I don't know, but you can see those grinder marks where somebody had went crazy on it at some point. But again, this whole panel is going to have to be wiped. So that's just sealing that up. Same with the back side. Turned out good. My guess is this stuff's really hard to run, because I've never got a run with it. Don't know if I'm just lucky, or you know, it's just hard to run. I don't know. Makes me curious. I put it on there pretty good, but yeah, I never had any issues with it so far. So probably need to knock on wood, because sure enough, next time I'll run the shit out of it probably. But yeah, that's it for now. I gotta let that sit up overnight, and then tomorrow I'll come back out here and lay some of that filler on it, and may mix up some slick sand and spray some on that fender there, just like I said, just for shits and giggles. I'll only hit the big flat panels. I won't hit any of the undersides and stuff with that stuff. It's real brittle. They said it's real easy to chip, so I'll try to keep it off here. Another thing also on this is there's no Bondo, no filler on these edges. That was solid steel. I made sure I sanded that all the way down to just bare steel right there. That way, there's don't have any problems with anything ever hitting that and chipping the big chunk of Bondo out of it. I've tried to keep the filler only on the flat panels. So that's the goal anyway. So that's it, like I said, for now. Getting there. We've got parts, pieces everywhere. Those are all done, ready to block out in 180 and 320, and see how they turn out. You guys already know we're going to blast that, so that's going Friday the 13th to take it to have it blasted. And they said they'll keep it for a week, so that week I'll have, it'll give me some time to do whatever I need to do the rest of this stuff to get it closer. Alright guys, like I said, that may be it for today. Doesn't seem like a whole lot, but a little bit at a time, just chipping away. So appreciate you guys watching, subscribing. Not sure where I'm at, 561 or 2. Like I said, when I get to 600, I'm going to be giving away some sanding blocks. So yeah, so we'll be having a giveaway, and the really cool soft blocks, those soft sanders. And so if any of you guys don't have those, sign up. When I hit 600, and you can see they come in all kinds of little ones, round ones. These are all flexy. This one here, you can get into all kinds of shapes and nooks and crannies. Of course, just regular one here. All kinds of stuff there. So yeah, that comes in a whole kit, several of them. So alright guys, that's it for today, and I'm gonna send that water off into that hole and kind of get it cleared up in here and dried up a little bit. And it looks like it's gonna rain outside, so I need to get my tank back in here. It's definitely not a John Kerry day. It's looking like it's fixing to shit and get. and I've got the top off that bad boy, so I need to get it pulled back in so it doesn't soak it down. And it was windy earlier, now it's just quiet. It's kind of spooky. We get tons of tornadoes here. We were hit not too long ago. About 2 or 3 miles over, got hit, and luckily didn't kill anybody, just tore some houses up a little bit. But yeah, we're kind of Tulsa, Kansas, Arkansas, all those areas are kind of like a tornado alley through there. So, all right guys, I'm just rambling now, so I'll holler at you later. See ya.